Welcome to the final session of Module 1, which is the problem management. I'm Supreeth. Up until now, we talked about incidents, how to fix things fast, and how to prioritize them. But if you want to transition yourself from an agent to a manager, you have to stop playing whack-a-mole. In my years of experience, I've seen agents fixing the same password issue or same server crash issues 5 times a day. You can call it a hard work. A manager calls it a failure of process. Today we are talking about problem management. This is where we stop fixing symptoms and start killing the disease. Now coming back to part 2, incident versus problem. Consider it the firefighter analogy way. Let's get our definition straight. An incident is a fire. Your job is to put it out so user can get back to work. Problem management is the fire investigator. Your job is to find why the fire started so it never happens again. As an agent, you are a firefighter. But as a future manager, you must be an investigator. When you identify a problem, which is the root cause of one or more incidents, you're saving the company with thousands of dollars in lost productivity. This is the highest level of value you can provide at the service desk. Part 3, root cause analysis technique. So how do you actually do this? You use the 5 why techniques. One of the technologies that's being used to analyze the RCA. So let's go with an example. The server crashed. This would be our problem statement. Why 1? Why was the server crashed? Answer to it, because the memory was full. Why 2? Why was the memory full? Because a specific application was leaking the data. Why 3? Why it was leaking the data? Because it has not been patched in 6 months. Why 4? Why hasn't it been patched? Because it wasn't there in the automated updated list. So, going with the 4 whys, it gave the actual reason for the 5th why. There is your root cause. You don't just clear the memory, you update the list. Now that the server will never crash for that reason again, this is how you reduce the ticket volume for the entire team. Now, wrapping up onto this module. Mastering problem management is the final boss of being a senior agent. It proves you having the analytical mind required for leadership. In this description, I have included a problem management investigation template. Use this next time you see a recurring issue. Fill it out, hand it to your lead. Fastest way to prove you are ready for the next level. This concludes the module 1 I have built for the foundation. In chapter 2, we'll move into the leadership module, where we might be talking about managing people, not just tickets. I'm Supreeth. I'll see you in chapter 2.1. Thank you.